So, now Fred Tatasciore is voicing Deathstroke, which actually I'm okay with because he's an awesome voice actor and kind of fits him. So I'm watching this and I'm thinking, tell me Nightwing suspects something. Tell me he suspects something's going on. And yes, he does. He does actually suspect. Thank God. Because the only way this would go elsewise is if he didn't suspect and didn't look into it, then this would really stick with him for a while. This would make him not trust anybody for a long time. Might anyways. So, we see how threads start to slam into each other with Cheshire and Sportsmaster. Oh god, so hang on. So we've got the team who is faking an infiltration and pretending to be each other's enemies when their other enemies show up to defeat their enemies, who they're trying to not be the enemies of while they themselves are trying to pretend. And you know, I once went to a really nice local market where they sold carrots that were about this big. I'm not even exaggerating. I actually have a picture of it. I can prove it. It's like a huge thing. And I'm starting to think this carrot isn't going to be worth it. Because they're still maintaining the infiltration. Like, this was pretty much the perfect opportunity to get out. Why don't they? Anyways, so this is actually mostly an action episode and a recap episode. In fact, if I was to be so bold, I would call this a filler episode. Not a lot really happens. It's mostly, I mean, they spend like 2 or 3 minutes covering something that we already know. So, sure. That's it. That's all I've got to talk about. Like, I'm looking at my notes desperately here, trying to figure... There's nothing to talk about here. Sportsmaster's still a horrible human being. Cheshire still cares about her family, but is still evil, which is a nice parallel to Black Manta Elder, who is evil, but cares about his family. He's actually... I mean, I fully believe he's legitimately happy that his son is back, and that his son is on his side. I think he's really legitimately happy about that. He's probably going to be a lot less happy when he finds out he's betrayed him, but in fairness, he kind of called that him himself for being a horrible human being. That's all I got. Where the hell does Black Manta get all these mooks? I mean, I guess he could afford it if he's part of the light, but whatever. Let's see how things continue to go badly next time. Oh, wait, I just thought of something to talk about. You'll notice how they put all of the... I mean, the Reach's move here is actually very smart. They don't have Warworld's... Well, actually, they do have Warworld's Crystal, don't they? Well, either way, they either have or are about to have Warworld's Crystal. But the really important part is they've just shown that regular human beings can have the power to save the world if we just accept these implants from the Reach. Like, they don't say it outright, but that's clearly the implication. That's cute. And, of course, since the Warworld threat was real, they don't even need to fake that. They really did... barely save the world. Although, of course, Blue Beetle didn't do it personally, but we can shift the credit to wherever it needs to be. Very cute. Okay, now I'm done. See you next time.